Welcome to Roulette Scouts. Paul and Alex are busy placing bets all over the layout, just like the other players. But unlike the other gamblers, the spin of the wheel seems to be on their side, as they win again and again and again. So what's their secret?
When I was a kid, I asked a gambler, how can you cheat at the game of roulette? And he put it like this: what if you could make a bet after the ball had landed in the wheel? This is the art of past posting. In other words, once you know what the number is, you try and take advantage of that information and get something onto the layout without the dealer noticing.
So here's past posting in operation. There are no bets on the red diamond. But a moment later, an extra chip appears on the winning colour. But how is it done?
Now, a roulette table can get quite busy, and usually you'll have one croupier there, and they can be very easily distracted by people chatting to them, or they're cashing up for other people. What I do is I keep a chip hidden underneath my arm here, and I'm also at the same time holding a couple of chips here. I'm looking at the wheel, and I'm looking to see what colour comes down. And depending on what colour, so let's say we've got a red colour coming down, I will actually come in to make a bet. As I come in, of course, the dealer will tell me off and say, well, you're too early or you're too late. Giving my apologies, looking straight at the dealer, I lift my arm up and say, I'm so sorry. But in the action of going forward to placing a bet, I've managed to sneak one of my chips right into the right colour. So that chip is going to get paid off.
Even close up, one moment nothing, the next, a winning bet for the hustler to collect on.
Another popular method of placing your chips on a number after it's landed is, let's say I had my 3 chips here on number 14, and I was slightly unlucky because the number 13 came in. So I'm only one off. Well, just by being a little bit sneaky, I can introduce some cash, ask the dealer to make some change for me, and as I lean forward to give her the money to be very helpful, I just nudge my chips just slightly back on the halfway line. Now, having my chips onto that line means that I get 17 to 1 on my money. That could be a lot of money depending on the value of those chips. And I know that move seems a little bit obvious, but at a busy roulette table, you only need to get away with it once. And at 17 to 1, that's worth the risk.